I seek refuge in God from Satan in the name of Allah, who is gracious and merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi, chapter number 8, Disbelievers, English audio number 17. Surah Sabah number 34, verse from 51. If you could only see them when the great terror strikes them, they cannot escape then, and they will be taken away forcibly. They will then say, "We now believe in it," but it will be far too late. They have rejected it in the past. They have decided instead to uphold conjecture and guesswork. Consequently, they were deprived of everything they longed for. This is same fate as their counterparts in the previous generations. They harbored too many doubts. Surah Fatah number 35 from verse 4. If they disbelieve you, messengers before you have been disbelieved. God is in the control of all things. O people, God promises truth. Therefore, do not be distracted by this worldly. Do not be distracted by this lowly life. Do not be diverted from Allah by merry illusions. The devil is your enemy, so treat him as an enemy. He only invites his party to be dwellers of the hellfire. Those who disbelieve have incurred a severe punishment, and those who believe and lead a righteous life have deserved forgiveness and a great reward. Surah Fatir number 35, verse from 13. He merges the night into the day and merges the day into the night. He has committed the sun and the moon to run for a predetermined period of time. Such is God your Lord. To him belongs all kinship. To him belongs all kingship. Any idols you set up beside him do not possess as much as seeds shall. If you call on them, they cannot hear you. Even if they hear you, they cannot respond to you. On the day of resurrection, they will disown you. None can inform you like the most knower. Surah Fatir number 35, verse from 24. We have sent you with the truth, a bearer of good news as well as warner. Every community must receive a warner. If they disbelieve you, those before them have all those before them have also disbelieved. Their messengers went to them with clear proofs and the Psalms and the enlightening scriptures, the book. Subsequently, I punished those who disbelieved. How terrible was my punishment. Surah Fatir number 35, verse from 36. As for those who disbelieve, they have incurred the fire of hell, where they are never finished by death, nor is the punishment ever commuted for them. We thus require the unappreciative. They will scream therein, "Our Lord, if you get us out of here, we will work righteousness instead of the works we used to do. Did we not give you a lying? Did we not give you a lifelong chance with continuous reminders for those who would take heed? Did you not receive the warner? Therefore, taste that transgressors will have no one to help them. God is knower of the future of the skies and the earth. He's God knows the secret of the skies and the earth. He is the knower of all innermost thoughts. He is the one who made you inheritors. He is the one who made you inheritors of the earth. Subsequently, whoever chooses to disbelieve does so to his own detriment. The disbelief of the disbelievers only arguments their Lord's abhorrence towards them. The disbelief of the disbelievers plunges them deeper into loss. Say, consider the idols you have set up beside God. Show me what on earth they have created. Do they have do they own any partnership in the skies and the heavens? Have we given them a book wherein there is no doubt? Indeed, what the transgressors promise one another is more than an illusion. Surah Fatir number 35, verses from 42. They swore by God solemnly that if a warner went to them, they would be better guided than a certain congregation. How, however, now that the warner did come to them, this only plunged them deeper into aversion. They resorted to arrogance on earth and evil scheming, and the evil schemes only backfire on those who schemed them. Should they then expect anything but the fate of those who did the same thing in the past? You will find that God's system is never changeable. You will find that the God system, is immutable. Have they not roamed the earth and noted the consequences for those who preceded them? They were even stronger than they. Nothing can be hidden from God in the heavens nor on earth. He is all knowing, all powerful. If God punished the people for their sins, He would not leave a single creature on earth, but He despised them for a predetermined interim. Once their interim is fulfilled, then God is sure of His people. Surah Yasin number 36, verse from 5. This revelation is from the Almighty, most merciful, to warn people whose parents were never warned, and therefore they are unaware. It has been predetermined that most of them do not believe, for we place around their necks shackles up to their chins. Consequently, they become locked in their disbelief, and we place a barrier in front of them and a barrier behind them, and thus we veil them, they cannot see. It is the same whether you warn them or not, they cannot believe. Surah Yasin number 36, verse 13. Cite for them the example of people in a community that received the messengers. When we sent to them two messengers, they disbelieved them. We then supported them by the third. They said, "We are God's messengers to you." They said, "You are no more than human beings like us. The most gracious did not send down anything. You are liars." They said, "Our Lord knows that we have been sent to you. Our sole mission is to deliver the message." They said, "We consider you bad omens. Unless you refrain, we will surely stone you or afflict you with painful punishment." They said, "Your omen depends on your response. Your omen depends on your response. Know that you have been reminded. Indeed, you are transgressing people." A man came from the other end of the city saying, "O my people, follow the messengers. Follow those who do not ask you for any wage and are guided. Why should I not worship the one who initiated me, and to him is your ultimate return? Shall I set up beside him gods? If the most gracious willed any harm for me, their inheritance, their intercession cannot help me one bit, nor can they rescue me. In that case, I would be totally astray. I have believed in your Lord. Please listen to me." He was told, "Enter paradise." He said, "Oh, I wish my people knew that my Lord has forgiven me and made me honorable. We did not send down upon his people after him soldiers from the sky. We did not need the send. We did not need to send them down. All it took was one blow, whereupon they were stilled. How sorry is the people condition! Every time a messenger went to them, they always ridiculed him. Did they not see how many generations we destroyed before them? All it took was one blow, whereupon they were stilled. How sorry is the people's condition! Every time a messenger went to them, they always ridiculed him. Did they not see how many generations we destroyed before them, and how they never returned to them? Every one of them will be summoned before us. Surah Yasin number 36, verses from 47. When they are told, give up, when they are told, give from God's provisions to you, those who disbelieve say to those who believe, why should we give to those whom God could feed if He so willed? You are really far astray. They also challenge, when will that promise come to pass if you are truthful? All they see will be one blow that overwhelms them while they dispute. They will not even have time to make a will, nor will they be able to return to their people. The horn will be blown, whereupon they will rise from the grave and go to their Lord. They will say, woe to us, who resurrected us from our death. This is what the Most Gracious has promised. The messengers were right. All it took was one blow. All it will take is one blow, whereupon they are summoned before us. On that day, no soul will be wronged in the least. You will be paid precisely for whatever you did. Surah Yasin number 36, verse from 59. As for you, O guilty ones, you will be set aside. Did I not agreement with you, O children of Adam, that you shall not worship the devil, that he is your most ardent enemy, and that you shall and that you shall worship me alone? This is the right path. He has misled multitudes of you. Did you not possess any understanding? This is the hell that was promised for you. Today you will burn in it as a consequence for your disbelief. On that day you will seal their mouth. On that day we will seal their mouths. Their hands and feet will bear witness to everything they had done. If we will, if we will, we can veil their eyes, and consequently, when they seek the path, they will not see. If we will, we can freeze them in the place. Thus, they can neither move forward nor go back. Whomever we permit to live for a long time, we revert them to weakness. Do they not understand? Surah Yasin number 36, verses from 77. Does the human being not see that we created them from a tiny drop, and then they turns into an ardent enemy? They raises a question to us while forgetting their initial creation. Who can resurrect the bones after they had rotten? Sadaqallahu azim.